This is our 2016 66 plate Porsche Macan GTS, and this particular example is in the absolute best colour for the Macan GTS, Carmine Red. And this is not a standard colour, folks. This is an £1,800 option plus VAT to have on your Macan GTS. It's a multiple layer paint, which gives it a really deep red tone, like a dark red, not like a bright red. It's really nice. And this particular car, I bought it because it's got nearly £20,000 worth of factory options, and it's got all the best ones which I would want on a Macan GTS. And when I saw this, I thought, right, we've got to get it. And another massive factor that sold it to me is this comes with Porsche extended warranty. When the current owner, or previous owner I should say, bought it from a Porsche main dealer, may I add, and obviously their standards are very high. They'll only sell cars that are approved use under the Porsche scheme if they meet their standards. He bought it in September 19, so less than a year ago. It came with a 2-year Porsche extended warranty. So you've actually got Porsche warranty going into December 2021. So that's a massive bonus. That's usually £1,700 for 2 years, or £1,800 for 2 years. And then on top of that, it's just had a full set of Pirelli Porsche NO rated tyres, and they're big. They're 295 35/21s at the back. You got these fantastic, which are quite rare on the GTS, the 5-spoke Sport Classic wheels. And what I love about these wheels is, if you look from here, they've got a lovely deep concave because they're so wide, which really makes the car appear wide and gives it really nice fat stance, which I think looks great. It's got the full colour Porsche centre caps, the red brake calipers with a Porsche brand logo on. So yeah, I mean that's great, because those tyres would be £1,000 a set for all four. So that's all done. It's got a full Porsche service history, and you've got the Porsche warranty. So it's complete peace of mind. It's in fantastic condition. It's just come out of BR exclusive detailing, hence why it's so shiny. The spec is fantastic, really is. They're great cars, the Macan GTS. They just drive like a hot hatch, but give you all the benefits of a 4x4. Sounds great. It's got the sports exhaust. It's got the LED lights with the PDLS, with Porsche dynamic lighting system. It's a great option to have. You've got the daytime LEDs there, and then the additional fog lights in the sport design body kit, which you get with the GTS. It's got the surround view cameras as well, which are great, much better than just having a reverse camera. You see the front one there. And it's got the sport design wing mirrors, which give you that lovely V-shaped colour-coded support to the wing mirrors. If you don't have those, it's actually just a black plastic, so that really makes it. But it's also got the black roof rails, again another option. The panoramic roof, the gloss black window surrounds. You've got the smooth black side blades with the GTS logo. Cameras underneath the wing mirrors and puddle lights there. Really is a stunning car. I love the Macan GTS. I've sold quite a few of them, and I only buy them in Carmine Red. I won't buy any other colour. Doesn't matter how good the deal is, I think it is the best colour to have. It looks just stunning. If you get one without this, it just doesn't feel special. It just could be any other diesel or petrol Macan. You've got to have the Carmine Red for it to feel special, and also you've got to have the carbon and the alcantara with the red stitching and the GTS embroidery on the interior. Without those, it just doesn't feel special enough. It just feels like any other Macan. You think, I'm not driving anything special. This has got all those options. Bodywork's fantastic. Wheels are unmarked. Tyres are new. Brakes are excellent. It is a perfect specification from Macan GTS. So let's move on to the interior, and I'll start with the load area. That's how you open a Porsche tailgate, FYI, on a Macan or Cayenne. So you've got the boot area here, you've got the air suspension raise and lower here, so you can do that if you want to make it easier for loading and unloading. And then you can see there the Bose subwoofer in the back underneath that floor, where obviously you can put your additional items to store if you need to. And then obviously you've got the drop down seat, you've got a 12-volt power socket there, and of course it's power tailgate. So let's just close that and let's move on to the interior. So this option is roughly around £3,000 to have everything covered in leather with the contrast red stitching and the red embroidery. So it's a really, really expensive option, but it's so worth it. And then the carbon fibre trim again is the most expensive trim option, and again it just makes it, you don't want the gloss black or the silver aluminium, you need the carbon. This has even got the carbon sill plates. I don't know if you noticed that on the boot, I'll show you in case you didn't. So you've got the lovely alcantara and leather interior, the GTS embroidered there on the headrest front and rear. You've got the red seat belts as well, and you've even got the red stitching on the carpet mats. You've got twin USB ports and temperature control for the rear climate. What I was going to show you before, which I actually forgot, was it's got carbon sill plates all around. So even on the boot, it's got the carbon sill plates, or entry plates if you will, as well as on every door. So if we go round to the passenger side, there you go, Porsche Macan GTS in carbon. So it's got that all the way around. Then again, you've got the Porsche logo on the mats. You've got the 18-way seats, which are the best seats. Now, you may look at other Macans and see that they've got the similar pattern on the seats, but they may just be the standard 4-way or 8-way seats. You need the 18-way seats. It's so much more comfortable and so much more agreeable, because you can adjust it in multiple different angles and multiple different ways, which makes it nicer and more comfortable to sit in. Again, you've got the GTS embroidered there on the headrests, the lovely leather top to the dash with the red stitching, the carbon fibre there to the interior trim, and then again on the doors in carbon, leather, alcantara, all the best materials, alcantara, leather, carbon. What more could you want? Bose speakers, panoramic sliding roof. You got the fantastic 360 horsepower 3-litre V6 engine, gives you 0 to 60 in around 5 seconds. Top speed limited to 155 miles an hour. Yet still can carry the whole family. Can be driven completely normally if you wish, and like a complete hooligan if you feel so inclined. Got power folding wing mirrors, power tailgate, memory seats. That comes with the 18-way package. Again, the alcantara, leather, the carbon sill plates again there, and then the logo on the headrests and the leather alcantara seats. You don't want full leather in a Macan GTS because you want the alcantara to sort of grip you a little bit more, so you're not sliding about if you are giving it a bit of welly, as they say. Lovely carbon there. Let's go inside. So you've got the cruise control, you've got your paddle shifters for gear changing, and then your controls on the steering wheel. And if we go to here, you've got things like the smokers package. Never been smoked in, but why people like to spec it, it's only 40 quid, is it doesn't leave a nasty gap here which you get if you don't have the smokers package. This one's got, again, the lovely Macan GTS embroidery there on the armrest with the leather and red stitching, which you don't get as standard. USB and auxiliary port there. Air suspension, Don't buy a Macan with that air suspension, because the air suspension makes it so much smoother to drive and ride. It's not hard, it's the best ride you can get. So air suspension with PASM, Porsche Active Suspension Management, is a big must have. Sport Plus comes as part of the Sport Chrono package, so you get launch control, you get the clock, you get the lap timer, and you get the Sport Plus button there. Lane assist, okay, again that's another option. Sports exhaust with the black tailpipes, heated seats, climate control dual zone, hill descent control, heated front and rear screens, the Porsche logo on the flap here. Got memory card slots and SIM card slots there. It's got the PCM communication, it's got Connect, Porsche Connect, which was £800 option. And this is the latest, this is the facelift touchscreen, so it's really responsive. So if you connect with the PCM app on your phone and you download it, you can then, you've got Apple CarPlay as well on this, so you can actually then communicate with the car. You can bring up, say, Waze mapping on your screen, so you can use that as a nav. I know a lot of people like to use Waze instead of standard sat navs because it's much better and gives you all the latest traffic updates. So you've got Apple CarPlay on this as well, which is very useful. You've got car, so obviously you can do all the settings there and scroll between the screens. You've got assist, display park assist, so that's your 360. I'll just close this door so you can see it. That's your 360 top view cameras. And then if we go back from that, say for example your media, yeah. How do you want to, what source would you like to use? You can do AM, FM, DAB, jukebox, which is the hard drive auxiliary port, and then of course Bluetooth if you want to connect your phone to it. And then obviously your phone connection, again your media buttons here, tuner, navigation, car options, and home. So great bit of kit there. And then of course you can scroll through the options here if you wish. You can display the map there, of course. Okay, so you've got all that Sport Chrono, there you go. It's also got the Power Steering Plus option, which makes it easier to assisted power steering at low speeds. You've got the auto dimming mirrors, you've got your panoramic roof controls there. But essentially I've listed all the options. Obviously you've got power steering column as well, so that's electric. You just pull this little button underneath and that goes up or down or forwards or backwards. Essentially you've got everything you could want on a Macan GTS on this particular example. So I highly recommend it. It's definitely one to put on your shortlist if you want a Macan GTS and you want one with the best specification. It's priced very competitively. It comes with Porsche warranty. We of course offer nationwide delivery. In fact, we offer delivery all across the world, as we have done for many people. So if you want the car delivered, it's £1 a mile driven, £1.50 on a trailer, £2 in an enclosed trailer. And if you want a finance quote, just email me, call me or text, and I'll put together a package for you that's competitive and hopefully something you'd be happy with as well, and affordable, depending on whether you want to put a deposit down or not, whether it's PCP, LP, or indeed hire purchase. So happy to discuss all those options. Give me a call or an email if you've got any more questions, and I'll happily answer them and discuss the car with you. Look forward to speaking to you soon. See you on the next video, guys. Please follow my YouTube channel, subscribe for notifications of when the latest videos come up for the fresher stock. See you on the next one. Good night.